Hello and welcome back. My name is Malachi, and I'm going to do a review of the Lucky Pips EA. Please keep in mind that I am not a financial advisor. I am just showing you what I am doing. All trading has risk, and you may lose some or all of your money. Past results do not guarantee future profits. If you like what you see here, do me a favor. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment down below. The Lucky Pips EA trades the US dollar Japanese yen on the 1-hour chart on the MT4 platform. Per the developer, the recommended settings are 0.05 lot size per $1,000 in trading. Initially, I started with, and I'll show the set file, but I started with the equity lot sizing and set it so that it would open a 0.05 lot for the $1,000 of trading. As the value of your account goes up, it opens larger and larger lot sizes. Every time I started with that setting, it was blowing the account, and I don't know why. So I started with backtesting. I bought this, I can't remember, late June, early July, and I started with backtesting. It was just blowing account on the backtests, which do take a little bit of time to run them. I like to run them in visual mode so that I can see what's actually going on. So it did blow the accounts. So I finally went over and went to a fixed lot size mode, which you can then adjust the lot sizes as you so desire. So I really like that better. The basics on this bot, we'll get right in. The cost on it was $117 and for one license, and $147 for 2 licenses. The 3 phases when I get a bot, what I do is I start with just backtesting the bot on the backtest settings. When you're backtesting a bot that runs on the 5-minute chart or even the 15-minute chart, it's hard to get a good backtest over time because just being able to load the bars in, and most, like the broker I've been using is Longhorn, also link below, which I do get something if you sign up. So I thank you very much. But I've been using that, and this one you can actually backtest well over a year. I got back to about 18 months. And so the accounts were getting blown with the equity, the lot size equity setting. So I moved over to fixed lot settings, and then the actual backtests were very good. It actually never took the trade that was blowing the account, and I don't know if that's because of the equity setting, but I actually was not setting the, well, I'll take that back. So it didn't blow the account with the fixed lot size, and it never took that trade, and I'm not sure why. So theoretically, the developer could go back on backtesting knowing that a certain day in trading blew the account, and they could block out and tell the bot, and we couldn't know because you can't see the settings, but it could tell it not to trade that day. But my thought was, if that's doing that, I think the developer would have taken that out on the equity setting as well. So they didn't do that. So I kind of ramped up my testing. I started at the 0.05 lots per 1,000, and it had really good results. And I've kind of moved up. And I ramped it up to actually a half a lot per $1,000. I'm going to show the results from the demo account, and then I'm going to go in and show you my settings on it. And then we'll flip over. I've only been running a live account for a couple weeks, but we'll see what live results do. Demos and lives are not always the same, but hopefully, if one works, the other will start. So let's share my screen here. Okay, so we are sharing the screen from the FX Blue account. This is a demo account. If you see here, I am filtering this. Let me clear out these. Okay, get rid of the advertisements. I am filtering this from August 3rd to September 15th, which is the reason it's August 3rd is when I chose these settings. So that's only why. Anytime you see someone filtering, you want to know why they're filtering, what they're hiding. In this case, I'm not trying to hide the trades. I was just testing different settings, and I actually test. Let me just clear this out. Clear filter. And what you'll see is this traded a lot of gold. This traded the franc, US dollar franc, and the euro US dollar. And so I was testing different demos on this, or different EAs on demos on the same account. So the reason I filter it is just to allow for just to show this, because this only trades the yen. What you'll see first is that this is a big account. So it's basically a 200K account that I was originally going to use to test against for a prop firm, which is why the numbers. So I just adjusted this bot at my setting of half a lot for $1,000 to trade 100 lots, which is a lot. I'm not expecting anyone to do that. I'm not even going to do that. But I wanted to push. I was really pushing from their suggested amount to how hard I could push this bot and see if it would break. So what we can see first is that it doesn't take a ton of trades. And when it does take a trade, like it went no trades here, it made some trades, a couple of trades, and then from the 11th to the 13th, no trades. And then when we go from the 17th to the 28th, no trades. So if you're looking for a bot that's trading every day, this is not going to be the bot for you. It's going to annoy you, and you're going to wonder if your computer's broken because it's not making trades. However, the question really comes down to, does it make money? So in that time frame, we're talking from the 3rd till the 15th. Oh, this says the 7th. Let's see. I don't think it's updated since the 7th. Probably because I don't know if it's taken a trade since then, but what I've noticed with MyFX Blue is that the updates are slow and the peak drawdown is not accurate. Total return from August 3rd until September 7th, 92% return, with an average monthly return is 69.7%, 13.4% weekly return. It wins 80% of the trades. Profit factor is 4.1. And what we're going to see down here, basically trades per day, 0.07. So less than one trade per day average over 36 days. What we're going to see is most of those trades here are less than 24 hours, right? 16, 17. It does have unprofitable trades. We got one that came out here 34 hours and one trade out here for 54 hours. So, I mean, these numbers, we can look at worst days and best days, risk and return, but the reality is we're probably not trading on a live $200,000 account, so it's kind of less important than it is about the averages. So let's jump over. I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and I'm going to jump over to the VPS that's running the demo account. And what we're going to do is we're going to share this. I've got the set file pulled up, and this is, if you look, these are what you can adjust. Lot size fixed. So I have that fixed for 100 lots. Lifetime hour 1. I have absolutely no idea what this setting is. It came set at 2, and I've left it set at 2. Okay, lot equity. This would be a percentage, I believe. And this originally was started as a percentage, and this is what was crashing the account. Obviously, the magic number, lifetime hour 2. I, once again, don't know what that is. So the ADX threshold and ADX period, those are settings in a chart for chart settings. So that's one of the things it's probably basing its buys off of. If you're on a back test, you'll see it up there. I did try and look at the buys and where the ADX, what it was, and it didn't really help me. So what it does is it sets up, and we'll look at this. A trailing stop is 130. So we're going to close that. Really, the only thing I changed was lot size equity to 0 and the lot size fixed. Those are the things I changed. So let's cancel that. Now let's just go and we'll see what this does. it's got an open trade right now, opened on the 15th, so opened on Friday. And what we'll see is that it took the trade at 147.84. It sets a super big stop loss here at 9,900 pips. And it sets a take profit at 1,020 pips. So what happens is, as this moves up into profit, it will move this initial large stop loss into actually a profit position. And honestly, even when the price drops, I've never seen it. It adjusts this stop loss. This is just the initial setting that it opens it up at. And as the market moves, it adjusts its take profit and stop loss to move up and trail with it. So I'm not 100% sure what the settings are, but literally this is all we can see. They've got everything else blocked. All right, so let's jump into the MyFX Book live account. This is live money. If you see, I started this August 30th, and it hasn't made a ton of trades since, let's see, what is that? Once again, this is stopped at the 7th. I think that's the last trade it made was on the 7th, other than the open trade right now. So far, it's up 18.87%. It's $2,000 is what I deposited, and it's got $3,777 in profit that it's locked in. And we can run down here. Yeah, we can see the same 915 open trade. I'm running one lot size, so half lot for every $1,000. That is above the recommended setting. I'm pushing it to the limit to see what it'll do. And once again, you can look. I'm not on this. It's Japanese yen. We got a buy 147.851. Stop loss, same as 137.951. Take profit 148.871. So it is in profit on this, 1.6 pips. But you can see that since the 30th of August, this has only taken 6 trades. So once again, for those of you that are into bots that trade high frequency and you want to see trades or you get upset, this is not going to be the bot for you. But if it is, I mean, it might be something worth testing out. I always recommend, before you try and put anything on live money, that you run back tests, make sure your settings work. B, run it on a demo account. Longhorn demos, a lot of these demos are run for 90 days. So run it as long as you need on a demo account. And then 3, then if you want later, move it to live money. So feel free. I will put the link to my Telegram chat in there. I will make the set file that I'm using available in Telegram for people if they want to do that for the live. And then all they'll have to do is adjust their lot size for whatever demo account they want to use to test it and do the math. So jumping off here, but hit the subscribe, hit the like, throw me a comment that says you subscribe down below. Let me know that you subscribed, and I'll see you on the next one.